There are a couple different stories behind how Amazon decided to name Redshift. One school of thought says that it's named after a physics phenomenon that allows scientists to determine if a source of light or electromagnetic radiation is going towards us or away from us. And there was this guy named Hubble who came up with this way to correlate distance of galaxies and their red shift. And for his trouble, he got a law named after him, and he also got a telescope named after him. The other theory is somewhat sneaky. You see, Oracle's primary color in their logo is red. Shifting away from red shift. Cute, huh? So Redshift is a fully managed, clustered, petabyte-scale data warehouse, and it's extremely cost-effective if you compare it to some on-premise solutions from Teradata or Netezza, for example. It's PostgreSQL compatible with JDBC and ODBC drivers, and that means that it can work with just about every BI tool out there right out of the box. It features parallel processing and something called a columnar data store, which is optimized for complex queries and analytics. Recently, a new feature was introduced to query data directly from data files on S3, and it's called Redshift Spectrum. Now, sooner or later, you're going to hear about the concept of a data lake. The concept is simply a large repository for a variety of data on top of which you place some framework or technology to make use of it. The real benefit is that you can shorten the distance from when you collect that data to when you can actually make sense of it. Formerly, you had to take this raw data and put it through a bunch of processes, a bunch of extraction, translation, and loading routines, and then get it into the database where you can make sense of it. A data lake concept hopes to change that a bit by allowing you to land very raw data in a very large repository and then put a framework on top of it so you can query it. Now, in the terms of AWS, we can use an S3 bucket to dump a lot of information into, such as transaction logs, sensor readings, social media streams, or weather data. And we can use a variety of analytic tools like QuickSight or even Excel. And we can point those tools to Redshift Spectrum and query that data.